Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran. At Me in the Woods, people, it's where bears live, don't you know? And we're back at it yet again for beloved/hated game. That'd be Civilization 7, people. It's the only channel on the interwebs where you, yes, you out there in the chat, can tell a talking bear what to do on his own channel as we play as Spain, going into the modern era here, people. So without further ado, let me get this going here. It's great to have all of you here with us. Hi, Amy. Hope you and Melissa are doing well. Good to have you back here. Another great day out there. Hopefully you had a great day. Bear enjoyed it. Nice weather out there. Yada. But here we go, people. Let's load this up and maybe get some sound in here as well. That would also be a great idea. Definitely be a great idea. All right, 1 second here, people. Let me get this thing loaded. But as you recall on the last episode, we are just... Oops, what the heck? No, not that. How do I go back? What the heck? What's going on here? Back, you. No, not that. What happened? Back. Ah, there we go. I hit the wrong button here, people. Sorry. All right, so thing with the thing. There we go. If you remember from the last time, we are barreling towards the modern age. Here we are playing as, it would be helpful if you people saw this as well. There we go. Actually, can I have the background in the background? It doesn't look that good. All right, we are playing as Charlemagne. Not the god, but the king. You might be saying, hey, wait a minute, Bear. You're playing as Spain. Your leader is a French guy, and you started out many moons ago as Greece. What the heck is going on here? I know, right? I'm about as confused as you are, but... them's the breaks in this little game here called Civilization 7. So we started out as Athens. Yada. Sparta, Harriet Tubman, Lesterville, came all the way over to Ather, kicked her butts, took over Pat. Peace reigned for the longest time till Santa Claus decided to attack, and we had to attack him back, and Harriet Tubman joined forces with Santa Claus. We took over her capital city and took it to her. Got her little main city right here. Took another one as well. I says, you know what, I've got enough. I'm not greedy or anything like that. So I left her be. Of course, our good friend Patchouli down here decided, and he's over here right now, surrounding the city that we formerly destroyed. Surrounded, probably ready to go to build another city. I says, we destroyed it, salted the earth, went to war against Patchouli, captured his capital city. Does that matter in any sort of military victory? Not at all. Why? Well, so there we are. Uneasy peace. Everybody hates us, except for Eben and a couple of Confucius. They're all on another continent. We haven't attacked them just yet. So right now we're in the middle of plague season. And we're trying to keep our cities healthy. And Christian, Catholic, as it were. So that's basically where we're at. The long and the short of it. Amy says something. Let me get my glasses on here, Amy. Oh my goodness. It's been good. It rained a little and cooled everything nicely. Yeah, it's cooling down quite nice up here. Finally, we're getting our 2 weeks in Florida where it's actually decent weather and not too hot. Not too cold. It's like Baby Bear. It's just right. Our favorite French, Greek, Spaniard king. Yeah, I don't know. P-Money says this is Mrs. Money. P-Money is driving. He's been very responsible. We are 20 km, whatever the heck that is, from home. Sounds like a long ways away, so P-Money, I will keep you company as we play our favorite / hated game of all time, Civilization 7. Yes, drive safe. Drive safe out here. So, where are we? What the heck are we doing here? And where do we go from here? All right, unit has moves. Like dance moves? That'd be cool if he had dance moves. I wish our army had little dance moves. That would be very interesting. But I am just going to keep him... Wait, no, it's just the knight, right? Okay, so there's just a knight in there? Oh, no, it's the entire... Wait, what the heck's going on here? Hold on one second here, people. Okay, so I got two knights. Two knights just suddenly appeared out of nowhere. That's what happens sometimes. They kind of sneak up on you. So let's see. Is there any cities that need a knight in it? I don't think so. Chloe? Nope, Chloe's good. Pat is being destroyed by the plague. No, I think we're good. Lesterville's good. Ah, you know what? Let's go to nope. Yeah, let's do it to Cricket Town just in case. In case there's any shenanigans going on over at Cricket Town. 20 km is about 12 and a half freedom units. Well, why didn't you say that in the first place, for crying out loud? We don't do metric here. This isn't Snow Mexico. This is America, man. America. Gosh dang it. Actually, no, this is not America. This is actually a giant continent with Madrid on it. What is the continent called? I forget. Oh, it's Europe, even though it doesn't look anything like Europe. Hey, Fear Access Games, one of these days, make a world map that's, like, accurate and, you know, put your civilizations that would fit in those cities. That'd be really nice. I would appreciate that. Thanks for the translation, says Amy. Yes, I know. Beard needs it as well. All right, unit has moves. They do? Wait, what? Why is everybody moving? Well, I guess they all had moves. All right, where are we? All right, Taruga. You stick tight there in Taruga. Don't move. Don't you move. Don't you gosh darn move out there. All right, our knight. I've got another knight. Well, this is cool. I don't know what to do. I've got so many units, I have no idea what to do. So you know what we got to do? Make sure Harriet Tubman doesn't attack us. So let's go to the northern route here. Because we got plague over here in Axum. So let's just put him out here just in case any craziness happens. All right, here we go. I like this. I like this. Didn't I move that knight already? Is he already going to... All right, well, we'll send another knight to Cricket Town, I suppose. There we go. Make sure we got plenty of knights everywhere, people. We're going to lose them in, like, I don't know, several turns, so... Doesn't really matter that much, but there we are, people. In Europe, they use metric. Well, this isn't Europe. This is, like, fake Europe. They just call it Europe. It's like, I don't know. Do I go there? Let's not go there. Let's just not go. There has been no transitions. So let's just keep it as it is. Okay. All right. Where is this guy at? All right, let's see. Madrid. Mrs. P. Money, you would be happy to know that Bear cured the plague in Madrid. So you have your lovely city back. Although I tried to bring back some of the refugees that escaped the plague. And somehow the game just, like, disappeared them for some reason. So we still got issues with this. Still have plenty of issues. Amy, could it be the Rift Valley? I think that goes into Europe. You know, it doesn't look anything like Europe. There's no giant river that goes north through Europe. It's just, I was hoping that, like, maybe in the first patch or two, like, they would come out with a Earth map. Like, they had Earth maps back in the very first game, so it's not hard. It's like, just make an Earth map and have all these different civilizations. Like, you know, make a Patchouli in South America. Make Ahsoka in there. You can make who is this? The Romans. You can put them, you know, in the boot in Italy. You know, make it look like the actual, you know, because otherwise I get lost. I get lost here, honestly, and I own all this. I still get lost. When in doubt, defend your borders from Harriet Tubman, as the old saying goes. In Europe, that's true. That is true. All right, where is this physician at? This so-called physician. Where are you, sir? Oh, there he is. Okay, so let's see. Did I need any other cities to be healed from the plague? I think we've already went to Pat, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and get them all the way down here. So just in case they're not cured, we'll have some guy on the way. It's getting really expensive to hire all of these physicians. I would assume it would be the fancy costume where they have the bird face on there. That might be one of the reasons why it's taken so much. Thanks, Bear, for curing the plague. Well, you're welcome. I mean, it's the least I could do, really. It is our capital city, after all. Well, your capital city. I'm just renting it. I'm just here for the right. My original capital city was Athens over here, but that didn't last very long. Only for like 1,000 years, and that was about it. Are we at the end of our turn already? I thought we just started. Well, okay. We are apparently, for some reason, at the end of our turn that I thought had already ended. So here we go, people. Turn number 118, 1335 AD, and we go. And I'm watching you, Harriet Tubman, over here. Right over here, in the pit. Watching you. Let's go into the future, people. She did convert it. I knew it. Dang you, Harriet Tubman. Dang you to heck. Oh, pardon me. Oh, my goodness. Got a tickle in my nose there. All right, we unlocked architecture. We're like a majority of the way through this age, and we finally figured out architecture. It's like, you know what? If we draw up some plans first for our buildings, they might stand the test of time a little bit more. Purpose of construction is to make things hold together. I just said that, for crying out loud. All right, anyways, what do we get? We get, it keeps covering it up. Thank you, Furex's Games. Pavilion. We can make a pavilion. It's got to be near mountainous terrain, though. Okay, we'll think about that. A lot of times when you build these buildings, you go into the next age, and the buildings are essentially useless. You just have to build over them. So at this point of the game, it's kind of pointless to even start to build any of this stuff because you're not going to get any of the benefits out of it. So that's all nice and good. But what we really wanted, not to grow, well, I guess we grow our town first. Okay. We get to grow Martra. So let's see here, people. Any thoughts? I think it's all just C stuff here. So, okay. Well, this one gives us a little bit of happiness. So let's do. Actually, no, that is a land tile. So I've got one land tile, and the rest is. Can I get? No, that's already gotten. Yeah, it's all C tiles. It's all C tiles. So it doesn't really matter. I'll just pick this one. Here we go. All right, now we get our technology. What we're trying to do is architecture number 2. We're trying to get to this relic. What we need to do, let me explain here what's going on. I think this is the right one. Nope, of course not. There we go. So this is basically kind of I guess you would call it kind of a mini game in between the game. So we get these bonuses whenever we get into the new age. So we're trying to do this one right here. We're trying to get these relics. So we've got some either scientific or cultural stuff that we're researching. Both of them are going to give us a relic. We just have to get it before the age turns. If it turns, all of this does not matter. And you're punished for even doing any of that stuff. Same thing with this economic thing. I'm putting over my treasure convoys. And we're getting them all lined up. I've got them lined up, but I'm worried about this age progress here. In the crisis, I've got 16 turns until it culminates. So I've got a number of turns here. That's nice. But we need to get to this stuff first before the age turns. So we got to watch out about that. So we're trying to go for a relic here. I don't see anything else that I would really want or need. So we're going to do architecture number 2. And that will give me a relic and 1 culture on culture buildings. Well, all right. Yay. Although we're doing pretty good on culture, honestly. So there we go. 9 turns. That should help us. That should help us. They're saying 16 turns. Now, I could start doing some of the boats there. And that turns will go down. That might go down to like 10 or 5 even. So we're kind of holding off on some of the treasure fleets right now. I don't need the money. I've got plenty of money here so far. Unless we just need to spawn a whole bunch of physicians here. Oh, I am ignoring the chat. I'm sorry, man. Let's see. Boo, says Amy. P-Money has some popcorn. Wait, we just learned architecture. Yeah, I know. It's 1340 AD, and we just learned about... Now, listen. We've went and built thousands of years ago the longest running series of cats there. We've built our oracle. We built some nice, what they call unique quarters. We built our plaza. We built some nice stuff. We built, one of these special Spanish world wonders. So we've built some pretty good stuff. And even a dungeon, P-Money. Let's not forget the dungeon here. We did pretty good on architecture of our dungeon. So, yeah, I don't know. This game, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. The previous Civilization games, they would have... See, this is just the age that we're in. So in the previous games, you would just fill out all of this stuff until you get to the next age. You'd have to go through all this stuff to get to it. This, it just says, here's some stuff to research. You've only got a certain amount of time to research it, so you better do good. And then you never really... Like, I haven't even gotten to gunpowder just yet. We're going to go into the modern age and we don't even have gunpowder. Okay. Or metal casting or metallurgy even. I mean, it's just... This has been whack, so... Yep, them's what's going on here. How are the cities holding together? I don't know. Duct tape? I think we've researched duct tape. Mud and prayer. Mud and prayer. Mud and prayer. Mostly prayer. A whole bunch of conquistadors. Yeah, they're on the other continent. Conquistadors for everyone. It's not gonna matter, I'm telling you. They give you certain stuff. Like, I sent the one guy over here, and I didn't even need it. That boat is on fire. I didn't even need my conquistador. I think I just... Is he still going over here? Yeah, there he is right there. He's finally made it over here. I just said, I'm not going to need him. So I'm just using the conquistadors to actually explore, which is kind of the weirdest thing, but there we are. There we is. All right, let's see. The river has flooded. River. I don't care. Let's see. The settlement of Exum is free from the plague, finally. Finally. Okay, so that's good. Our settlement of whatever has been fully converted by foreign missionaries and now following the religion of queso! Gosh dang it. All right, well, we're going to have to build a missionary. I think I've got one here. All right. Do I have any other missionaries around here that's going to affect us? It doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's send them all the way down here to Queso and get them on the rights, man. Get them on the rights with our Catholic religion. What we're trying to do, this is the hope, is to make sure that all of our cities are we are Catholic as our religion. So we're trying to get all of our cities as Catholic. You'll see the little cross right there. And of course, it covers over the first part of Catholicism. Terrific. Anyways, you'll see the cross there. So we're good with that. They fully converted over to Orthodoxy, which is like the reverse of Catholicism. It's the mirror image if you will. Split off a long time ago. So we need to convert them back, and then we're just kind of going around to some of these other cities. He's got a wall! Oh my god, he's trying to keep us out. So we're trying to, we converted this guy up here, and we still have... See, this is the weirdest thing. I've converted Harriet Tubman, and her city's up here. Those are both Catholic, but she still keeps sending... Finally, we got rid of her in her mud pit here. We keep sending... Or she keeps sending her missionaries over to ours to convert our cities, which is weird. It's like, convert your cities. Quit converting mine. So we got to convert Athens back over. Urban, okay. Let's do it. Come on, you. Come on, you. Move. Here we go. And let's do the thing, people. Let's do the... Oh! Peabody is home safe. Oh! Lights! There we go. And he's good to his spirit, right? He goes poof. He goes poof. But I got 25 gold out of it, and that's the most important part. So, yeah, once again, Athens converted back over to Catholicism. Doesn't look like there is anybody else that I can see here. No, that's good. What is this guy? Trade ship. Okay. So I think we're okay so far. I might want to think about getting another missionary here in the next turn or two. But for right now, we're doing okay. Huzzah! Welcome home. Welcome home, P-Money. Make sure you like, subscribe, the bell, turn off the whatchamacallit thing to make sure you're not restricted access. All that good stuff. You know how to do it. You're a big boy. I believe in you. I really... Look at this. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 knights. And one settler. They're all surrounding my army guy who took out their city the last time. You think he wants his city back? Think he wants to found a city right there? They seem to be just kind of hanging out here. I don't know. We have whatchamacallits? We do. That high note of bear was the greatest welcome home I've gotten. Well, I'm not going to greet you at the door in skivvies, that's for sure. I'm going to ask the wife and kids to say welcome home like that from now on. Oh, welcome home. There you go, P-Money. There you go. Tell them Bear sent you. Tell them old Bear sent you. All right, so here is our... let's just go ahead and bring the treasure convoy down. So we've got 1, 2, 3 treasure convoys. That will get us to that 10 mark that we needed. But I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off because as soon as I start doing these treasure convoys, this is going to go from like 82% to like 90%. El Pronto. So I'm kind of making sure that I've got all my ducks in a row, which is really hard if you've ever tried to put ducks in a row. But I need 9 turns for architecture and 6. And that'll give me the... That will... Oh, what? It won't? I thought it gave you another... Did I have to research something else? Yeah, mastery. That's right. So I need 6 turns for social class. And then another, I'm going to guess, maybe 12 or so turns. So that'll make it 18 turns. And how close were we? 16. So, man, to try and get that extra relic, we're going to be in, like, this area right here. We're gonna have the crisis culminate, and then it's going to send us into the next age, which might take us 5 to 10 turns. I'm not exactly sure how long. So we're going to cut it close here, people. We are definitely going to cut it close. But that's kind of the reason why we're holding off on the treasure fleets. I might just want to hold off until the crisis culminates and then just do it all at once. So we'll see. Yeah, you got to have the chorus and glowing lights. It's not a welcome home if you don't have the glowing lights from heaven. Oh! Yes, yes indeed. I mean, you can set up something. You can set up something. Okay, there we go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Let me see where we're at. We're keeping my army commander right there. I am surrounded. Surrounded by patchouli knights. You think he wants to go to war with us? Gotta watch out for this patchouli fella. Really gotta watch out for this guy. Alright. Anyhow. Treasure convoy. I'm just gonna leave him right there for right now, because the other boat only has... It doesn't have any movement, so... I don't want to get my treasure fleet sunk. That would not be a good idea. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, I think I can send my Tariko back into Axum. I think that'll be okay. Take 2 turns anyways, that's fine. Okie doke. Okay, I think we'll be good on that. I'm going to keep the boat right there just in case. And here we go. We're going to now explore a little bit. Yay. So let's, let me send the missionary up this way and kind of see what's going on up this way. It's going to take him forever because I got a lot of this rivers and all this other stuff that's going to be in the way. There's our scout. Let's see. Oh, he's got another, there's another scout right there. Interesting. All right. So, let's continue over with the scout here. So I'll take one to kind of the northern route, and then I'll take this guy, to this kind of southern route here. So we'll have this guy kind of cover this area, and this guy kind of cover this area, and we'll have our conquistador kind of cover the bottom half here. But, let's at least get him off the river here. And there we go. That gives us... See, he's got 6 movement, but every time I go into a river or something else like this, it takes it away. I get like 1 turn out of it. If I went into these forests, it would take away that other 5 turns. So I'm just going to use the conquistador to kind of go around where there's flat terrain. Excellent. Should I keep going? Yeah, let's keep going. Come on. Come on, you. Come on, you. And there we go. Okay, so there is the edge of Confucius. Okay. So what we're trying to do, and I don't know if this is the case whenever we go into the new age, I don't know if the, I don't know what you even call this, the unexplored areas. I don't know if that goes away. You just have this fog of war kind of, you know, you don't know what's over here, but you've explored it. You don't know if there's a unit over here, but you've explored the area. So I don't know if that's the case or not. So what we're doing is sending conquistadors, scouts, missionaries, whatever we've got over here to kind of explore this area, especially before the time runs out. He has been a good scout. Very good. And Bear once thought the conquistador was useless. Well, it was at the early part of the game because I couldn't figure out what to do with it. The first one, and I don't know if this, I think it's the same one. Yeah, De Soto. You needed to go over into what they call a distant land. So like the island that Toledo's on, or this area right here. And also, oh, okay, this is a different one. Let's see. Activating distant lands on a tile owned by an independent power. This independent power becomes a city-state with you as the Caesarean. I haven't found one that hasn't already been taken, so that's... I will. If I find one, I'll use this guy, but I haven't found one just yet. We were going to use him, I think, right over here, but Ian, whatever his name is, he took it ahead of me, so I didn't have that chance. The other one was like, if you go on to the river, you get like gold out of it or something like that. And I forget what the other one did. Oh, it was the armies. It was the armies. So they've been interesting, but it's like it becomes random, so you really don't know what you're getting, and it's, I don't know. It's It's par for the course with good old Firaxis games here. Okay, dokey. And you know what I'll do? I'll send this scout kind of down this way. So we're kind of covering a lot of the areas here. And I hope this isn't a hostile guy. Doesn't look like it. Nope, he is hostile. Ah, terrific. Okay. Is this guy hostile? That guy's hostile. Ah, terrific. Okay, well, we're screwed. So that scout might have died. But, yeah, well, we explored a little bit. And we made some friends along the way. So that's really what's important. Will the guy, will he pet the dog? Does he pet the dog? I thought he pets the dog, doesn't he? Pet the dog! Crying out loud! The dog, right there! Just pet him. Right before you're killed by the archers and these other guys. Won't you think of the dogs? Won't you? Alright, adjust your pack. Whatever. Alright, anyways. At least we got our ship. At least we're ship shape on... Ah! Kiev. Kiev! And they're hostile to us. Actually, this guy isn't a Caesarian, so... Gosh, it's a long ways away. Right? Was this it? Yeah, just so that would be a long ways away. I don't know if I'd be able to make it back over. So, he's down here in the Antarctic anyways. What do I need? What do I need out of Kiev? Really? In the game or in real life, honestly. Bear, just say Ruth was right about the conquistadors. She is. After 20 years of marriage, I've just learned to say Ruth was right about everything. Well, she was. I mean, listen. It was not clear what they were talking about with the conquistadors. But the thing that I do like about them is they can go into the opposing civilizations through their borders. So I do like that. I like that they have 6 movements. That's great. The scouts only have 2. These guys have 6. That's great. But like some of their abilities, I question. It's I don't know. It's not really, what's the term? The juice isn't worth the squeeze, as they say. As they say. Now this is gonna get Bear in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. But we're over here at Ian, Eben, whatever the hell his name is. And obviously he's based off of, I believe, either Persian or Middle Eastern of some kind. So, you know, obviously he comes out as Protestant in this game. But we're trying to convert him over to Catholicism. But his main city that he has his lovely madrasa and mosque right next to is both Catholic and Jewish. So that's a very unique historical thing right there. So hopefully I'll still have my head tomorrow. But we're going to convert. We're going to convert the Muslim / Protestant / Jewish / soon to be Catholic into our own religion. So this is what I was talking about, where we're just converting other cities to our religion and having fun along the process. All right, ready? Here we go, people. Where is it? Oh! There we go. There's the light. There's the conversion. Where's my 25 gold? No gold? No gold? Well, I'll just be happy that they're praying in the madrasa to the one true God of Catholicism. That's right. More trouble than showing James Bond. More trouble than showing a Powerpuff Girls reboot that never even made it to the CW. That's how troubling. That's really troubling. Very troubling. Very, very troubling. Ain't that right, Donald Faison? That is correct. That's correct, Donald Faison. All right. Okay. Okay, Donald Faison. Okay, we got it. We got it. Okay. All right. All right. Calm down, Donald. Calm down. Okay. Calm, Donald. Just calm down. Calm down. It's okay. It's be okay. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. All right. Back. There we go. I mean, the Powerpuff Girls thing was flat impossible. Let's see. I went through like 10 different edits of that video where I shrank. I didn't even have the sound going. And it was a canceled pilot that never even showed up on the CW, which, if I recall correctly, the CW isn't even around anymore. So I got like 20 seconds into that, and I got hit with Warner Brothers legal department and a takedown. So I tried to edit it where, you couldn't. I reversed it, I shrank it down, I pixelated it. I did just about everything, and it didn't work. So I just had to cut everything out. But if you were there live, you got to see it. But afterwards, the legal department at Warner Brothers came after me. So you understand why I'm not too happy with Warner Brothers and their litigious nature. I thought it was, everybody was poo-pooing that. I was like, Diablo Cody's a good writer. It's kind of an interesting take on it was the Powerpuff Girls all grown up, which I thought was kind of interesting. They were like working 9-to-5 jobs, but still kind of like a child actors, grown up, like Dakota Fanning or something like that. So I thought it was an interesting take. I thought it would have been an interesting show to just take a look at, but the birthday clowns, they just did the things that they're doing. So that's that. That is that. All right, and speaking of that is turn number 119 and 1340 AD, people. As I keep an eye on our capital city of Madrid here, as we go into... Wait a minute, hold on. Someone Axum is free from the plague. Okay, cool. And, yep, we're sending our missionary down there to Queso. How many does he have? It doesn't tell me. Okay, well, that's fine. Whatever, man. Okay, anyways, so let's go, people, to the next turn here. Wait, where is my army going? Why is my army going? No, stop, army, stop. Why are you going all the way over there? No, go back to Madrid. No, back. Why are you doing this? I say, God dang it. All right, cancel. You go back there. Okay, finally. Obviously, this game is not made for the keyboard and mouse. Maybe if I plugged in a controller, it would work. Okay, anyways, so there is that. Okay, here is my migrant. So let's see what happens yet again with our migrants. What we're trying to do is send them into our cities. What we need is, and if I can find it here, nope, that's not the right one. What we're trying to get is one of our science victories, which I am not doing very well at right now. So I need 3 out of 4 specialists. So I've got one more specialist that I need, and I'm hoping, against all hope here, that this migrant coming into Madrid will give us an extra specialist, and we'll at least be able to do some stuff with the science victory, but that'll be the next turn, because it's going to take him 2 turns. Of course. Naturally. Why, listen, why am I going into the water? I've got, like, oh, for crying out loud, this game, I tell you. Like, instead of just, like, coming down here, and then coming back up here, it goes across the river, which takes away the turn, and doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Okay. Wait, that was my turn? What the hell? Oh, no, I had to, okay. Gosh dang it, this game. It's not clear when you go to click, okay, next turn, and then, like, you have leftover turns from some of your units. and it's still the same turn, and you think it's the next turn. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So it got me confused here. All right, somebody's volcano went out. Well, good for them. Good for them. The agenda of Augustus has changed our relationship. Hopefully for the better. For the better, maybe? No, he looks pretty angry. How are we doing, Augustus? How are we doing? Oh, well, I can't do anything. And he's grrrring at me. Is he literally grrrring at me? He grrred at me. Grrr! There's my grrr. Can't believe he grrred at me. Not even the right grrr either. You're mispronouncing it. It's not how you pronounce it. It's grrr, not grrr. You don't do it like that. Come on, man. Chill, Augustus. I know, right? I know. Like, what did I do to you? Seriously, what did I do to him? Our borders are touching. Our leader agenda is not well. They declared... Oh, yeah, that's right. We did declare war on them. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, well, that would be would be a reason why you're hostile. But all be forgotten the next turn. It'll be fine. It will be fine. All right, Athens. What do we do? What are we doing here? Let's see. We needed another one, right? After this, like it was the social class mastery, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and put that towards civics, which I think it was before, but we're gonna go ahead and do it again. We're gonna have a cultural festival. Why not? We got cats playing. Why can't we have a cultural festival? So okay, 9 turns. Hopefully that'll help us out, get us a little bit closer to the cultural stuff that we need. Amy says, I guess he didn't forget. Long memory. Long memory, that Augustus. Grrrr. Wait, we've been at war this whole time? No, we was. We've been at I'm assuming war and not was this whole time. No, I think it was... And I forget, we were at war with a lot of people, but I think we were at war, might have been with Patchouli, and they were like in alliance or something like that. So, yeah, that was the time where they started to surround Taruga. And if I recall correctly, P Money wanted me to give up Taruga. He's like, no, we can't keep Taruga. We need to give it up. I said, hell no. Not on my watch. So we kept Taruga. And, yeah, so I only have to worry about this one right here. But that's all right. I'm not too worried about him. I think we'll be okay. Just need to get Pat to get healed. We've been at war so many times, it's hard to keep track. I know. Like, wait a minute. Are we at war or are we at peace? We were at peace with East Asia the other time, and now we're at war with Oceania. Gosh, dang it. Okay, well, whatever the case is. So, yeah, literally everybody, except for Ahsoka, our good friend Ahsoka, the world renouncer. He has not world renounced us just yet. So, we're good with him. I was going to try and give Pat back to him, but I never figured out how to do it. Never figured out how. All right, let me get back to it here. Where are we? Oh, he finally healed. Yeah, Amy saved my bacon the last game. I had left a couple units here at Pet and forgot all about it, and the plague almost killed him. So, I don't know what upgrading the unit will do, but let's upgrade the unit. There we go. They got nice little helmets. Look at there. They got some nice helmets. Oh, they went from archers to crossbowmen. Excellent. Okay, can I do the same with this guy? I can. Look, watch. He's going to transform from... Watch the helmets. Watch the helmets. Let's see if we can do this. Why'd they disappear? I just wanted to see the fancy helmets. Oh, this game, I tell you. There they go. There's the fancy helmets right there. Very cool. And some nice jackets as well. Coming up with the times, I think. Come up with the new times, you know. When you're leading your civilization, you want to make sure that you have nice, fun, tiny, festive hats. Just in case, you know, if the barbarians are at the gates, say, hey, wait a minute, guys, I've got some nice little tiny festive hats for you. That'll turn them around. Turn them around big time. All right. I'm just going to leave that guy right there. Man. They are really surrounding my army here. I'm going to send my boat over here just to make sure that there's no shenanigans going on. I'm going to get my other boat and tuck him away in this river. Tuck him away in Cricket Town. Upgrade to new hats. Next upgrade, new scarves. Ooh. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so here's our treasure convoys. I'm just leaving them right here and letting them kind of hang out. And hopefully we get these two items here, and then we'll start converting. See, it's already at 82%. I think it was 81 earlier. It might have been 82. I wasn't paying close attention to that. I do like, I think, yeah, there we go. I haven't seen this before, so it might have been in one of the new patches. It tells you how many turns you have left with your, I forget what they call it, celebration. So I've got a celebration going on for the We Love the Monarch Day. And I got 8 turns left, so I like that little icon there. That's nice. That is very nice. You stay there. You stay there. You do not stay there. You need to move. Definitely need to move. So we're doing this guy on kind of the northern track. Kind of seeing what's going on up here. We're taking this guy kind of a little bit south here. Kind of south and I guess east. Southeast. So we're covering a good chunk of this area. We should be able to get a good chunk of this undiscovered area pretty quickly. I would hope. So here's our conquistador, and to Mrs. P. Money's credit, what I can do is I can actually go into other civilizations. Forget the wall. The wall can't keep out my conquistadors. And then we can kind of explore around this area and see what he has going on. Figure out where his city is. And, oh, he's got a nice big army here. Very cool. Well, let's just keep going up this way, and then we'll kind of make our way back around. I have not seen his city. I guess his city is in one of these two tiles here. Maybe over here. I doubt it, though. Probably in one of these two tiles. And then his other city is right around here somewhere. What is this? Great Steel. Okay. What a great steal. What a great steal. Oh, I've got 2 more turns. Well, let's find out. Yeah, there's a Chang'an. 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 However you pronounce it. And that's that for that. But that's not it for our boat. So again, we're kind of coming at it from 2 angles. I've got the boat out here, so we've figured out how far his borders go out into the sea. And then we're kind of seeing where his cities and what he's got going on in his cities and everything. So we're really trying to discover what's over here on this other continent before we run out of time in the age of exploration. And this guy is somehow not dead. I don't know how he's still alive. I'm surrounded by people that are not very friendly to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the heck out of here. Run for my life, I think is the proper term. And I might have a Caesarian down here. Maybe. We'll have to see. So I might have to bring that conquistador back around, P-Money. You never know. We'll see. We shall see. That boat is on fire. Let me help you out with that, sir. Got to put out that fire. Put out that fire by sinking your boat. Oh, and there's people in the water. Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh, my God. And then they just, I guess the sharks got him. I hope you saw that. There were people in the water. Holy cow. It's pretty funny. Maybe they got ate by the whales. Never know. Those whales, they can be hungry sometimes. I'll watch out for them. I'll watch out for those whales. Oh, no, don't. Just stay there. No, cancel. There we go. Is that the wall that blocks out part of the ocean? Oh, let's go back to it. Oh, hold on. Let me do the thing with the thing. Where is it? Yeah, we had this very interesting setup here where he's got this wall set up around his volcano, and it's keeping the plague from spreading, I would assume. So it's keeping the lava out and the plague in. So some pretty powerful walls, I gotta say. I'm not gonna mess around with those walls, that's for sure. At least not right now. All right, Lopez, let's do it here. Let's see what we got going on over here. Because I bet you there's a city right there. Look, Baghdad. Right there. Wait a minute. Baghdad? Isn't he Lafayette? He must have got that from what's his face over here? Ian. Okay. Man, I tell you what. And this doesn't look like it's part of his empire as well. This Lafayette dude, he is he's definitely taken some stuff over for sure. Man, oh man, he's got it going on here. I gotta watch out for that guy. Watch out for him. All right, that is it, people. That is it for the turn here. Get back over here to Madrid. Let's see. Oh God. Was one of the people in the water Leonardo DiCaprio? No, it would be Jack, wouldn't it? Jack, Titanic guy. Which would be an ironic last name. Jack Titanic guy sank on the Titanic. Wow. But, yeah. I never noticed that before. I've never noticed the corpses floating in the ocean before. So, yeah, it does got a lot of great detail in here. I will give Firaxis Games total credit for that. But, the, gameplay and stuff, nah. Not so much here. Not so much. All right. I do not see any missionaries anywhere around here. Is this guy healing? Let's wake him up. Can we heal? Why is he not healing? I don't know why he's not healing. That's odd. All right. Well, whatever. Okay. So I do not see any missionaries. I think we're good there. We're still sending it down here to Queso, so that'll do that. No, just go to sleep. Ah, there we go. There, heal. Finally. So I forget it if I had another movement here. Yes. There goes my army back. Thankfully, army goes really slow. It goes pretty slow. But let's go ahead, convert over Queso. How many turns do I have left? 4. Okay, cool. So we've got 1, and then the other one will be in one of these urban districts. Oh, welcome on, people. So there's that. Cool beans. So we'll get Queso turned over. Pat is still sick. Okay. Well, I've got a physician heading that way, so hopefully I'm not going to get any more plague stuff. But I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. The agenda of Augustus has changed our relationship again. Oh, for crying out loud, that guy. Grrrrr. All right, there is our physician. He's got 2 movements left, so I want to keep him outside of the city here. So there we go. That'll work. So none of the guys in the water could find a door to float on after the boat sank. Or did they all give them up for Rose? Or did they all get eaten by whales? Never know. It'll be a mystery. We'll have to keep an eye on that the next time I sink a boat, P-Bunny. We'll definitely keep an eye on that for sure. All right, you, sir, can stay there. I never know how you fortify, but we'll just be on alert. Always got to be on alert with Harriet Tubman here and her army, right? Yep, army commander right there. Doesn't look like anybody's in the army. Looks like it's just the army commander, which is good. That would be an easy one to take out if I really wanted to go to war again, but I really don't. Really don't. Sorry to disappoint P-Money, but I just can't. Okay, yeah, so this is one of Confucius's cities. I don't know if you can get around can you get around the walls? I can. I guess maybe because they're like broken or something like that. So, okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so I kind of want to start to think about where I want to use this missionary guy. I might just go ahead and bring him back down here. But I need to start thinking about where I want to use him. And I only have one conversion left, so I can't convert a city over, but I can kind of, you know, put my mark, put my stink on one of the cities over there. So we'll see. We will definitely see with it. Okay. There's my conquistador. Very cool. Let's just hopefully go through these rocks here with the road in the way. We can. Can I go through the wall? Let's find out. Oh, I'm out of turns. Okay. But it looks like I can go through the wall. Okay, excellent. Must have brought some ladders with us. Must have been how it was. So, okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, we are back here. I don't see any other missionaries. Wonder if I should just... What do you guys think? Make another missionary just in case. Maybe keep it in Madrid or Athens. Maybe like Madrid or something like that. Just in case I see another missionary around here. I think we're good, but I want to keep... Let's do it. Let's keep one just in case. How much are they? I want to say like 600. 400. All right. Cool beans. Let's do that. Yoink. Oh! I don't know if my missionary can convert the town, but maybe the missionary can stink up the place. Yeah, put my stink on it. All right, well, you got your wish, P-Money. You got your wish because I just bought one. And we're raking in the gold here. 645 gold a turn. I really hope that converts over to the next one. I'm also getting 200, almost 300 culture. Awesome. That's great. My influence isn't doing that well, mainly because I went to war with everybody, and I really don't have that much influence anymore. And my settlement limit, I'm hoping to knock that down. I think one of these will help knock it down. I forget which one. Might have been this one. Was it, right? Yeah, settlement limit, social class. So that'll knock it down to 14 out of 16, which, better than nothing. Better than nothing. But let's go ahead. Let's go to it. Turn number 120 in 1345 AD, people. Let's see what's in the future. Let us see what's in the future. Uh-oh, somebody, I saw it over here in Axum. Who was that? I saw it. Judaism from Confucius? I am very Confucius. I am very Confucius. So, P-Money, there you go, man. You were right on the P-Money here. I might need to keep him close by. I bet you this guy is going to convert Axum again and then come over here to Acer. So I might want to... Can I do it here? Let's see. Can I? I can do a physician. No, but gosh, the only closest place I have is Pat, but it's still sick. And there's another missionary. Oh, God. Okay, can I do it through Chloe? No. You know what? Now's a great time to build a temple in Chloe. Now's your shot, Chloe. Now is your shot. This will build over the Hobbit. I don't care what a Hobbit is. I'm going to build over it. Screw it. You must convert to an urban district. Oh, for crying out loud. Cancel. Okay. Can I do it in the... Nope, I can't do it there. Can I do it here? What is that? A granary. Yeah, let's put it there. Why not? Okay, so I've got that. Let's go ahead now and see. Yes, I can build a missionary. Like I said, I had some gold. Now I'm burning through it. So let's go ahead and get another missionary going. There we go. Oh, I've got stuff I need to repair. I'm glad I clicked on that. Okay, fishing boats. Interesting. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, I forgot this river flooded. So, yeah, I did need to do that. Is there any other ones that's damaged or anything? Oh, Axum. Okay, yeah, Axum. Let's see. Oh, the bath. Yeah, I definitely need to replace that. For sure. Okay, let's go ahead and repair that. Okay, there's that. Okay, cool. Pardon me, people. Pardon me. I've gotten behind on my repairs here. I don't see anybody else. I think we're good. I think we're good. If you happen to see any other spots, just let me know. But I think we're good here. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? The Y River is flooded and devastated. Blah, womp, 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 womp. Uh-oh. Did I have a... I didn't have a unit over there, did I? I don't think I did. I think I'm good. I think I'm good there. Lafayette has completed a milestone for the treasure fleet. Yeah, oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so it was at what, 82? He just brought in one treasure fleet, and it went from 82 to 86, right? So I've got 3. So let's see. 4. So it's apparently 4% each one of those treasure boats. So I've got 3 of them. So 4, 8, 12, right? So that would give me 98, right? 98%. Man, oh man, god dang. Okay. All right. We're trying here, people. We are definitely trying. It's going to be a close race. We might be able to get architecture. We might be able to do that, but I am not sure about social class. We'll see, people. I'm hoping nobody else does anything else, but I can't count on that. Can't count on that. All right, respond to a diplomatic action, people. That's where you get to come in. Ahsoka, the world renouncer, is denouncing our military presence on their border. Ahsoka, come on, man. I'm not going to start a war with another civilization. Come on, man. It's not going to happen. Let's see. Agree to not to attack the other civilization for the duration of the diplomatic action. Doing so will result in war weariness, or both civilizations agree not to attack each other. Doing so will... Well, I'd rather go with the 0 than the 40, because this is taking me forever to get to. So let's just accept, and hopefully that'll be that. Well, he didn't grrrr at me, so that's good. All right, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego that I am on his border? Okay, here's his border. Right here. Where am I on his border? I guess he thinks this guy is on his border? I guess. Okay. All right, I'll just bring him around here. There you go. There you go. Keep your plague to yourself, World Renouncer. Please and thank you. Sound like the perfect missionary from centuries ago. I don't care what's on your land, I'm building a temple. I don't care what's on your land, I'm building a temple. Doesn't matter to me. Although it's weird that, like, they're called temples and not cathedrals, right? You'd figure that if they use mosques for the Ibn, whatever his name is here, Batua, whatever, however you pronounce it. If he gets mosques, why can't the Catholics get the cathedrals? Why are we temples? Doesn't make any sense. Jewish, yeah, okay, go to the Jewish temple, but not the. You don't go to the Catholic temple. Unless it's like an ancient, Old Testament type situation. All right. Torrico. Okay, you just kind of hang out there for just a minute. Let's put you to sleep for just a second. All right. There is our missionary that we're going to convert Queso over. Where was the guy that converted me? Oh, I guess they're long gone by now. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and why can't I convert there? Oh, okay. It is in. Of course, it covers it up. Urban. Okay. Well, I'll just go into the city. Why not? There we go. And conversion time. Oh! With the light coming down and 25 gold out of it. Good stuff, man. All right. Queso has been converted back over. And it's just Axum. And that's it, right? Axum? I think so. Cool beans. Okay. Yeah, I think that is it that I would have to convert. Sorry, people. I'm looking. Pretty cool. By the way, let's just check it out. How are we doing? 37% of the world's religion follows Catholicism. The next closest one would be Protestant, with the Muslim guy. That makes sense. And his holy city is Baghdad, which is taken over by what's his face, Lafayette, right? I forget what his religion is. Yeah, but you'd figure, and I'm glad how she has 0% but can still send missionaries. I don't know. I've got Santa's workshop. That's part of my city. So how that works, I have no idea. Who's Judaism? Oh, yeah, Confucius. And Patchouli, all that good stuff. Although his holy city is Queso, and I've got that. So, like, I've got two of the other religions founding holy cities. But yet they still send missionaries. I have no idea why that's the case. Very interesting. Well, it's also inaccurate to have the Protestant religion, because that didn't start till the 1500s. There's a lot that's historically inaccurate in this game. You'd figure on a game called Civilization that they would want to make sure that they get, some minor stuff like religion right. But, I don't know. Maybe it's for the gameplay. Maybe, people don't want to play as Catholic or whatever, so they'll choose Protestant. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter at all. Okay, so let's find out if this guy disappears this time. All right, so I'm going to do resettle. Okay, again, I can't do anything with the specialists. So all it does is let me grow the city, and that's it. Which isn't a bad thing to do, but, man, I was really hoping against hope here that it would do that. So all right, whatever. We'll get a farm up there. Nice little farm. Where's our chickens at? Coming home to roost apparently. There they are. Lovely chickens. Okay, so the next thing that we got to figure out is any of our cities. Are any of our cities going to grow? I see 15 turns for Athens. I see 11 turns. I think I'm getting this right. 11 turns for Madrid. Let me just double check. Yeah. The 2 is for what we're building, and the 11 is for what this is our city size. And then this is how long it's going to take for us to grow. So Pat is locked in with the plague, so we got stuff to deal with there. Did I have another city? I think these were our only cities, right? Or is Queso a city? No, Queso's not a city. Okay, so my options are possibly 11 turns. 11 turns away, and I got, oh, for crying out loud. And then I got 9 turns until it culminates. So that really knocked it here. And then we're going to get this age-ending thing, and I'm not sure how long that's going to take. So we've got a number of stuff. Let me just go back and just show you what we're doing here. So this would be our treasure fleet. We've got enough to get past this point right here. But that's going to knock us into the new age. So I'm holding off on that for right now. This is our relics. So we've got a couple more turns for research, if I believe correctly. And that will get us 1 relic. And then the other one is culture. And I've got several turns for that. I don't know if I'll be able to make that one. Military, I'm not even worried with. And then, of course, here's our specialist right here. So that's the other thing that we're trying to get taken care of. So, like, all 3 of these are coming due relatively quickly. I've got, let's see, essentially 9+ turns. Let's say maybe 15 at the very most. I'm not sure. And so I've got 7 on that one. I've got 4, and then plus another one, right? Correct? Yeah, and then the mastery. That will give us our other relic. And then I've got 11 turns, best case scenario, for Madrid growing. So it actually kind of helped that I got the farm over here. So that's kind of the plan, but I'm running out of time. It doesn't allow you to do it on your own pace. So, anywho, let's go ahead. Let's find out what we got. That's what we got. Okay, we're going to send our physician over here to Pat. I thought we had already cured him, but you know what? Let's go ahead and make sure that he is fully cured. Where is Pat? There it is. Okay, there we go. I hope I have enough. No, I'm going to get right into the city, and then I got to wait another turn. Dang it. All right. Well, we'll have to do it. We'll have to do it. Run through that plague. Run, run. Run through that plague. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. I got to go. Bye. Sue. That's the fastest bring out your dead you've ever seen. He's running through. Running through. He's got the mask on and running, which is definitely very hard to do. I still see people out there with the masks walking by themselves in the park. It's like, what's the point, man? Come on, give it a rest. Give it a rest. All right, crossbowman, stay there. Okay, I got to watch out for this missionary here. Maybe he'll get contacted with the plague here and die. We'll see. We shall see here. All right, you stay there. Missionary. Let's see. So I've got 1 missionary up here. Or 2? No. Wait. What? Oh, okay. I thought it was like I thought it was one of these guys. What was it? What are they called? Tarico, and these are called Torrejo. Okay. I thought it was like one of their military units. I was like, oh hell no, not again, not again. But okay. We've got the enemy missionary right there, and then there's another one down here, correctly. So okay, I've got the one at Chloe, so let's send the one in Madrid over to Axum. Let's do that. That's gonna take a while, isn't it? 3 turns. 3 turns. Okay, well, it is what it is. So hopefully I'll be able to cover this guy and this guy right here. What we're trying to do is just make sure that we keep our religion in our cities. I don't mind spreading it around to other people, but I want to make sure that ours is taken care of first. So there is that. Okay. Treasure convoy. Again, I could convert the treasure convoy right now, but it gives it 4%. So 4%, 4%, 4%. So quite a lot. Okay. You stay there. You stay there. You keep a big eye on what the heck is going on here. Ay, ay, ay. This is interesting. Very, very interesting of what's going on here. So let's just... Can I put him on alert? No, not sleep. No, not automate. Well, just stay there. And you stay there. I don't see any more dead bodies in the water. Oh, is this a... Oh, no, it's not. It's just Confucius say. Crying out loud. I was hoping to sink another boat. But it looks like this is the bottom of this large, very, very, very large continent. Actually, you know what? His continent is bigger than mine. Not that we're comparing continent sizes out here. You know, it's not how big your continent size is, it's how you use it. And we use our continent size to the maximum, people. All right. Enough of that jibber jabber. All right, let's go down here and see what this fella is. Hopefully he's not gonna attack. He's hostile. Terrific. Okay. And this guy's hostile? I don't know. The Danish. Why are the Danish hostile to me? What did I ever do to the Danes, huh? Crying out loud. Danes are after me. Everybody's after me, honestly. Okay, scouts. Cool beans. Okay. All right. And you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Why is he 99%? Okay, whatever. I'm going to do the lookout. Wait a minute. No. Search. I'm going to do search. Hopefully it's going to catch all this stuff so I don't have to come into this river area. Let's see. Nope, it just does the one. Terrific. All right. Well, whatever. All right. So let's send him over here. And our missionary is going over there anyways. Okay, cool. So we can send our missionary into this area here, unless he's got the plague. I don't want to do that. And if not, we'll send our scout as close to the border as we can and use that sort of scout thing that he did. And hopefully that'll catch all those. So that's kind of the plan. All right. Francisco de Orellana. All right. Can I go into the wall? I can. I can't. Oh, wow. There are two. There's two conquistadors right here. They could literally take over this city if they were like warriors, but they're not. So, oh well. That's that for that. All right. So let's just. I didn't know that I had both of them down here. That's pretty cool. Okay. It's all just coming together. Okay. Here is his capital city. Yingting. Yingting. Yingtang. Whatever. If you say Chinese really fast, it sounds like you know what you're speaking. Like, oh, wow, that guy speaks Spanish. Or Chinese, pretty good. I don't even speak Spanish that good, so I couldn't help you. I saw where they had the cool thing on the Apple showcase today. They came out with the new earbuds. What do they call them? AirPods? AirPods, the little tiny earbuds that you put into your ear. They're going to come out with those, and they have a little software thing where if just you have them on and somebody else is speaking in another language, like Spanish or something like that, it'll translate it for you in real time. And if somebody else has the same earbuds, then they can talk back and forth. So one person can be speaking in Spanish and the other person can be speaking in English, and they can understand each other back and forth. I mean, you'll still have the weird, lip thing. It won't be synced that way, but you just listen to it and it'll translate back and forth, which I was like, that's gonna be pretty cool. Gonna be pretty cool indeed. So, all right. He's still got some movements, doesn't he? Let's go into Ying Tang and see what we got. What the heck is that? That is a giant, temple, I suppose? I'm not really sure what the heck that is. Looks interesting. Looks very, Chinese, I suppose. So, pretty cool. You got a nice spot here, Confucius. Hate to see anything happen to it, if you know what I mean. If you get my drift, Confucius. That's what I say. That's what I say. Confidence is the key. Thank you. Tell the missionary to drive there. Haven't invented automobiles just yet, unfortunately. It's a giant bunt cake, is it? It does kind of look like... I was like, okay, that looks like some sort of... I don't know. I don't know what it looks like to me. It looks very foreign. That's one thing. That's as close as I can get, so pretty cool. And he says, that's cool. I'm assuming about the earbuds. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know. Long story, very short. Apple event today. Let's see. Yeah, they came out with the new earbuds. They came out with a new watch, which looks like the same watches that you've had. It's just slightly faster and brighter and all that good stuff. Came out with the new phones. I would say the 17, just the regular model, is where the 15 was a couple years back. It's just missing a camera, or missing a lens, I should say. They came out with what they're calling iPhone Air, which is like a really, take your normal iPhone and thin it up like halfway, and that's what it is. So if you really, really want a very lightweight iPhone for almost $1,000, there you go. And then the iPad or the iPhone Pro, they're doing Gen Lock and Pro Raw as well. So that's pretty cool. If you're a aspiring filmmaker, you can do that. Very interesting. But 90% of the people that buy an iPhone Pro are never gonna use that. So okay, there is the end of the continent. And barring any ice sheets down here, it might go all the way across. I don't know, but you might be able to send a ship all the way across the continent here. We'll have to see. I don't know. Speaking today, made angel food cake, and it was actually edible. Congratulations. Why does it change angel food cake to Angela? I don't know. I thought you were talking about Angela Lansbury or something like that for a second. I don't know about that P-Money, but let's go along with it. He is a good member in high standing here in the channel, so we'll go with it here. All right, here is the scout, or excuse me, the conquistador that I'm just going to search these just minor little areas over here. And that's it. That is the end of our turn here. At turn number 121, 1350 AD, people. Let us jump in. Let me watch over these missionaries over here. Keep an eye. Okay, Axum and also Chloe. Keep an eye on that. All right. Amy says, autocorrect me crazy, yo. Oh, but that's awesome. I feel like angel food cake would be tricky to make, and have it come together has a distinct feature. Some would say angel-like. Some would. All right, here we go. Into the future. Wait. I gotta move a guy. Oh, the knight. Okay, you just stay there. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, sir. All right, let me go back here. Axum and Chloe. Just keeping an eye on that. Okay. Yep, okay. Yep, okay. Axum. And then it looks like he might be going down to Rome. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where they're going with that, but at least I can counter Axum. That'll be good. Counter him. Cool beans. Okay, so Ian Benita is finished constructing the World Wonder. Okay, that didn't jump us ahead. That's good. Settlement of, whatever, is free. Oh, Pat. Excellent. Oh, my God. So, right when the physician got there. Holy cow. Wow. Well, good for me. All right, well, let's get him out of there so hopefully he can heal. That's interesting, though. That's funny. So I still have one physician. Still have one physician available. So very cool. Good with that. Someone Axum has been fully converted to Judaism from Catholicism. What's going on here, man? What's going on? Okay, where is our missionary? Here he is. He's 2 turns away. So it's going to be 2 turns before I can get over there. And was that the end of his missionary? I'm trying to find it here. He might be down here. I'm not sure. I think that's the end of it. So, cool. We can just convert it back over. See, why he comes to my cities... Like, he could have converted his city back over to his own religion, right? Instead, he sent 2 missionaries over here to convert my city and then possibly Rome down here as well. I can't figure out the AI on this one. Kind of an odd duckling. You stay there. Now I want cake, says Amy. Gosh dang it, now you're making me hungry. All right, queso is good. Queso's good. And some of the other cities over here, like plague, got a bunch of plague going on. So I don't know if I want to send my missionary into a plague-infested city. So I'm gonna hang on to queso. What I might do is, I've got 2 turns left. Let's send him. I'm gonna send him over here to Taruga. It's gonna be kind of a central location, and then if we see anybody trying to convert, we can kind of get our missionaries on the way here. So we've been actually pretty on spot with it. Yeah, don't see anybody up that way, so I think we're doing okay. I think they're just starting to slow down with all the missionaries right now, honestly. Or a lot of the plague is affecting some of the cities. I need to fix this. And it might be that it might be some of those cities that they would be putting out these religious guys are going to be out of commission for a minute. So let's go ahead and repair greenery. Repair all. Let's do repair all. Why did it not repair? Okay. Oh, I gotta wait for crying out loud. You know what? I should have purchased it. I could have purchased for crying out loud. I forgot all about that. Oh well. All right, whatever. Anyways, hopefully that'll get taken care of before everything ends. That'd be nice. All right, we'll just keep this guy here. Hopefully he's okay with Ahsoka the World Renouncer. I'm not on your border, dude. What is this guy? Oh, yeah, whatever. Trade caravan. All right. I'm just going to keep this guy out for right now. It looks like there's still plague going on, so I just want to hold off for just a second. Missionary. Okay, let's just kind of shadow. Let's kind of shadow him. So if he does kind of convert right here, I can just convert it right back over. And I believe I've got the same amount of conversions. So he can convert all he wants, and then I'll just convert it back over. So that's kind of the idea. We're kind of playing defense with religion here. Is kind of the general idea of what's going on. Oops. What did I do? There we go. All right, command units. Let's see here. You can stay there. You guys can stay there. You can stay there. I have no idea what's going on here, but we're keeping an eye on everything. It's like almost like the AI is wanting to go to this tile, and I've got somebody there, so they can't send their units to this tile. So like the AI is just like confused. I've like locked in all their units here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freaking knights and 1 settler. Now I got a good number of units, and I'm glad I brought my army guy over here. But man, that is I've got 4 units in the army, and I've got 1 unit up here. Ah, here's another guy up here. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's take it from Crooked Town. Gonna go to Crooked Town. And let's just bring him over here just in case. 'Cause I see this guy up here. So he could like literally land units here near Toledo and come in from the north and from the south. Almost kind of looks like Japan, doesn't it? It's a little bit like Japan. This night, I'll just have him stay on alert. All right, here is the missionary. Okay, let's go down there then. Okie doke. All right, looks like Jing is possibly got the plague as well, so we're trying to stay away from that. Let's see. I can go ahead and start sending the scout down south. Let's do that. Let's send him down this way. Right. And then we'll send this guy to the left here. Right, so let's send this guy. Hopefully there's nobody out there that's going to kill us. Nope. Okay. I might just start going 1 turn and scouting ahead, just in case. Let's see, command units. Here's our conquistador. Doing pretty good there. Let's send a hit. You know, we're just going to have a whole bunch of units over here exploring, so that's great. We can kind of cover each other's tracks a little bit. Because the conquistadors actually go on flat terrain really fast. A whole lot faster than our scouts. So if I got, like here, maybe I can come up around. Maybe that might work. Let's do that. Let's go there first. Yeah, I'm trapped there. Gosh dang it. Okay. See, this is where the scout kind of comes in handy, where you can kind of scout ahead and kind of get a couple of these unexplored areas shown or explored, so you can kind of plan your route. When you're just kind of going blind like this, you know, I'm wasting essentially 2 turns here. Being in this bog that I'm in, clay pit, whatever the heck it is. Yeah, it's a bog. Yeah, tundra bog. Okay, so we should be able, with these 1, 2, 3, and I got a backup here, 4 units. We should be able to explore this southern area pretty. Holy crap. We should be able to explore that pretty quickly. Unless the Dutch decide to just murder us. Easily murder us here. So, gosh dang it. I am literally surrounded. Best option I can do is go up this way. That's the best thing that I can do. Okay, go. Yes. Go that way. Yeah, empty Cricket Town. The loner Jiminy doesn't show up. The more his population dwindles. Well, I hope he's doing okay. I just haven't seen him in a while. Did everyone take off to Pleasure Island without their conscience there for them? He might have. They might have. I mean, they're surrounding that island right there. He really wants that island. But I took his capital city. You would figure that he would kind of get the get the message to say, hey, wait a minute, let's not... Oh, here we go. Yay. So, ruins. So I can send... I might be able to send the conquistador down there and get it. So, we're looking for these things, like ruins and some of the other special stuff. So, what I might do is send this guy up the river here and kind of explore up that way and see what we got. And of course, this guy is coming around this way. So we might have a southern passage here. Because, you know, we never really explored this area, to be honest. I really didn't. There might be some islands or something down this way. I don't know, but I would assume there's no ice, so you could cross underneath here without any worries. So the only thing that would be bad for us is, like, let's say somebody built a city right here. Unless we had the movement through there, we wouldn't be able to cross. So that would be the only thing that we would have here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, he's okay, Bear. He's done some live streams himself recently. Jimmy was fine last time I saw him. Fateful words, P-Money. He was fine the last time I saw him. Yeah, totally fine. You know, those Hamas leaders in Qatar. Man, they were doing fine last time I saw them. Yeah, I'm sure they're doing fine. Sure no Israeli missiles are raining down on them. All right, here we are, guys. We are at 9:36 p.m. Return number 122 in 1355 AD. That's when I ask you good folks in the chat here if you would like hashtag one more turn. Would you like to call it an evening here? So I will wait for the response from you good people. See what you gotta say. As I take a drink. Delicious tea. Delicious, delicious tea. Yeah, so we're turn number 122, 1355 AD. Let's see, I got 3 turns left on social class. I've got 6 on architecture. And I'm getting, hecka close. Some even might say hella close. 8 turns away from the crisis culminating. And then I don't know, 5, maybe 10 turns until the next age. So I've got, at the most, maybe like 18 turns. So I'm really, really wondering about this social class. It's going to be interesting. Let's see, I'm fine with one more turn tonight if you are, Bear. Well, let's ask Amy, because she might have a reading or might have other things that she might want to do. I can get a snack and be here. She's going for cake. I know it. All right, Amy, we'll go ahead and plow into the future. Turn number 122, 1355 AD. Let's go into the future, people. Oh, let me keep an eye on the missionary over here. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Of course, I got a command unit. Terrific. Okay. Oh, that was our night guy. Okay, well, you just go there. Just hang out there for a little bit and you're fine. Okay. All right, I got to watch out for this missionary here. So we'll keep an eye on Pat, or we'll see if he crosses the river and goes down to Rome. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Axum. Yeah, we got that. Okay. We've got somebody heading that way. Okay. Next turn. Here we go. Okay, yeah, that's what he did. He converted it. Yep. Oh, wait, no, I can't do the for other religions. That ain't right. So what we're going to do, and I'll just show you here, right here, we're just going to convert it right back. There we go. No light. There we go. Oh! Okay, so we are back in action there at Pat. What was Pat doing? Oh, research. Excellent. Okay, so that's... What I might do is in whatever turn it is. Oh, I got to do the frickin' thing. Okay, maybe... Let's do this. let's do this. Let's X out of that. Let's see if we can do this. And purchase. Repair all. 230 gold. Let's do it. Okay, see, there went all those back. Okay, cool. And then what we'll do the next time that it does it, and it doesn't allow you to do it. Of course not. Okay. I guess you can't put that into the queue. I was going to put in the research for civics. I guess we got to wait till that turn. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. 4 turns. Hopefully that'll help us out. We're right on track here with our research. It is the culture that we got to worry about now. So we get to choose a production. P-Money, go get... Well, I've already decided what I want to do here, but go ahead and get Mrs. P-Money. I think we need to do Cultural Festival again. I think we need to keep pounding the cultural, because we really need to get that that other, what is it, relic. But I will ask Mrs. P-Money what she wants to do in her own town. This bear takes a drink. Ah, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So yeah, watch the Apple thing today, and it's interesting. I mean, I don't know. If you're considering getting a 17, just a regular one, I would just take a look and see if maybe the 16 Pros might be within the reasonable price range, and maybe go for one of those instead. I really like my Pro. It's a 15, so it does great. Does really good. She's fine with culture. She almost wanted to mess with bear. Oh, I know how she was going to mess with bear, but she said fine culture in the end. Okay. You know what? You know what? For P-Money and his marital bliss, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for you, P-Money. I am going to purchase. It's going to take me down to 3,000 gold, but I'm going to need to purchase a conquistador and say thank you to Mrs. P-Money. I don't know if I can do it. I probably can't do anything with the conquistador, but we're going to do it just in case. You know what? Our military advisor is recommending it, so why not? There we go. All right. Making everybody happy here. Make everybody happy. All right, missionary. We converted Pat back over, so we're good there. I'm going to. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep him there for right now. This is just a trader, right? Yeah. So I don't see any other missionaries around. Who's this guy? Trade ship. He's still got his armada over here. Okay. It must have been the plague that got rid of all these missionaries. Doesn't mean they won't come back, but I think we're gonna be good for right now. Where's this crossbowman at? Oops. Yeah, you stay there. Where was that crossbowman? Yeah, missionary can stay there. Crossbowman. Wow, look at them, standing at attention with their crossbows, ready to shoot somebody. All right, well, can he go back? Why can't he move? Come on, man. Okay, move. There you go. And they run back into the city. Hold up, we're here. Yay. Okay. The horses can, I don't know. Just go right there. Tired of dealing with you. These guys, you know what? I'm just going to put them to sleep. Put my army to sleep. Okay, there we go. Once again, we're trying to make sure that our treasure fleets are just hanging out here and not doing anything to jump ahead here with our age progress. So that's kind of the idea behind that. There we go. I'm just going to keep this guy here. I'm just going to keep watch. Stay there with the treasure guys. Stay there with the treasure guys. Stay there with the army guys. Man, oh man. We'll come up here with the conquistador. I'm just getting rid of... Oh, shoot. Just trying to get rid of all these extra little spots. Hopefully I can get to this area before we're done. And then I don't know what to do with this guy after that. We'll see. We'll definitely see. So, well, let's do this. Let's just go right there. And that's the only one that we have to worry about. I can't tell whether or not they're in the plague or whether or not they just got through the plague and they just haven't fixed or repaired their districts here. Not quite sure. So this is what I was talking about. So let's just move him one turn, and then what we can do is this little search. And then that should, yeah, there you go. It opened up all that stuff. So now I know I can't really avoid much with this guy here, but we're angling to go down here. So let's just keep him going. Cool beans. Okay. He got another turn? He does have another turn. Holy cow. Very cool. And there's a big river right here. Very cool. I wonder how... You know what? I wonder if it comes down to the coast here. That would be cool to send your ships all the way upstream here. Although there's no real settlements down here, but interesting. Interesting. Let's send our boat up this way. Yeah, I want to get to this. I don't know if this one will... Yeah, it cleared it. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to send the boat back around, I guess, this, I don't know, a peninsula, I suppose, while I'm sending the conquistador down here to this relic. So let's just see if I can get it. Nope, 3 turns. It'll take me 3 turns. Gosh, dang it. All right, this guy's out of turns, correct? Okay. My poor scout keeps getting surrounded by the Dutch. I tell you, those stinking Dutch. All right, well, let's... Maybe I can kind of loop up and around them, and nope, of course not. I am surrounded. All right, the last stand of the scout here, apparently. At least I'm keeping them away from these guys. That's beneficial. All right, let's see what we got going on down in Antarctica. Okay. Oh, that's it, people. That is it for our turns. That is it. Okay. Well, her birthday is in a week. I'm assuming Mrs. Peabody. In 2 days. In a week and 2 days. So, well, I'm not going to say the date, but okay, very cool. Very cool, Peabody. Well, give her... Well, we'll be back. We'll actually be back next week. So, yes, we will make an extra special celebration here for her capital city. We might even go... Well, gosh, I don't want to say that. We might want to go into a new age, and it would just kick us to a new capital city. But we will definitely send out Madrid with flowers and love. Flowers and love. Yeah, I'll mention it again next Tuesday. Mention it again on Monday, for sure. Some of the new people out there, if you don't know, we do this every Monday and Tuesday night, 8 p.m. on the East Coast. But right now, we are at almost 10 o'clock, 9:49 A.D. 9:49 A.D. 9:49 p.m. We are at 1360 AD and turn number 1, 2, 3. So I think that is a great spot to end it, but I'll ask one more time if the chat wants hashtag one more turn or not. If not, we're going to leave it here. I like the symmetry here. Turn number 1, 2, 3, and 1360. That's not very symmetrical, but 123 is. I like that. Very, very good. So, turn it over here to the chat in the chat council as Bear takes a drink. That's all the tea, by the way. That's all the tea. I'm saying good night, Bear. Well, okay then. Fine, P-Money. I was just wondering to see if you wanted one more turn or not. But he's saying, I'm going. I'm leaving. Never coming back. He's not. He'll be back. He'll be back. All right, Amy, are you okay with that? If you're okay with that, we'll go ahead. Play the game that Bear plays every time he quits out of civilization here. It's will the game crash on closure here. So let me make sure that I save it. That would definitely be helpful. Yeah, we went through a number of turns. We went from turn number 118 in 1335 AD to turn number 123 in, what did I say? 13... what year was it? I forget. 1380, right? What was it? 1360. I was close. Getting old here. Getting old here. All right, let's see if it will do that for us. Well, thank you, P Money, for showing up. Tell Mrs. P Money, and of course, all of the little P Moneys out there. We appreciate all of them. Appreciate everybody out there at the Lester household. There we go. Amy, I'm just going to go ahead and call it an evening here, if that's okay by you. So we'll just pick this up the next time around. We do this once again every Monday and Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. Same bear time, same bear channel. But want to say thank you to Amy and Melissa, P-Money, and all the monies out there. Am I missing anybody here? If I am, I apologize. Scrolling. Of course, all of our Russian bots, lurkers, and possibly FearX's Games ex-employees. Appreciate each and every one of you out there. If you like what you saw, you know, the thumb, the bell, the subscribe button, yada, yada, yada. You know what to do. You're experienced YouTube folks out there. So if you do like Bear, I would appreciate that. Would appreciate that so very much. But you know what, Amy? All this talk, Amy, about cakes has made Bear hungry. So I'm going to head back into the woods. Waiting for P-Money. Or not P-Money, I'm sorry. Waiting for Jiminy Cricket. He always shows up late. All right, Jiminy, this is your last chance. 1, 2, 3, we're going, gone, grrrrrr. Good night, everybody.